Life is not a speed race, but a marathon where endurance is worth more than haste. Don't run to arrive first. Walk with purpose, enjoy each landscape and learn from each step. In the end, it is not whoever arrives faster who wins, but whoever treasures the most moments along the way.
Okay, let's start. To make this animation, first you will need to add this rolled PNG, rotate it to 90 degree, scale up, and adjust its portion like this. Now add a F1 car PNG, rotate it to 90 degree, scale down, and now change its pivot point so we can easily turn it on the road. Place a keyframe on the rotation. Now add an effect called motion blur in the F1 car and tune it to 0.3. Now add another set, fill it to composition area, go back, make it back to the road and change its color to dark brown. Now add another texture, make it degree to 90, place it behind the road, and now go to blending, select the contrast, soft overlay. From here, add a null one and connect the racetrack and the F1 car to the null one. And now place a keyframe on the position of null one and make it go away from the screen and make it go away from the canvas. Place a keyframe of ease in, ease out, and the graph will be so sharp from exactly this point. Cut every layer. Now from here, change the background color to the white, and now add a text called speed race. Make the alignment to the right, change the font, change the color, increase the point, and now add an effect called text spacing. Make the line spacing to 50% and make the line spacing to 55%. Connect it to null one. From there, add another null, connect null 1 to null 2, then place a keyframe on the position of null 2 and also a keyframe of position. Now turn it to -80 degree and make the ocean and use the Z value. Add a graph, add a smooth easily resolved graph. From there, add a copy the bell and paste it there. Now select the speed race text. Now select the speed race text. Go to overlay, set a keyframe on opacity and make it 0 and make the graph look like this. Now it look like a fade out. Now it look like a fade out return. Now from here add another text. Again change the font and color and also the color. And now add a effect for the text spacing. Reduce the line spacing to 61.5% and now adjust its portion, make it larger, go to it. Now add an effect called text transform. Set the range, make the transform to minus, select the transform and make the alpha -1 and change the composition and change the component to word. Now add a PNG of this person, increase its size, make its Z value to -1000. Connect it to null 1. Now add an effect on the person PNG called solid color. and change the color to black. Now from here add a vector drawing. Start adding the point. Make a straight line with 3 points and double it. Now this is now this will work like a finish line. Now this will work like a finish line ribbon. Change its color. So change its color to red. Rotate it to 90 degree. Increase its size and now decrease the Z value to -2000. Let's go connect it to null 1 and add an effect called Gaussian blur. Now adjust its position in the timeline. From here add another null, connect null 2 to null 3. Adjusting is adjust. Now adjust its function. Place a key, place a graph. Now add a rectangular shape. Make it Z value to minus. Make it fill the composition area. Connect it to move 1. Now add an effect called copy background. Now add another effect called invert. Word. And now add a keyframe on its position. Add another keyframe. Now come to the exact point where this Now come to the exact point where this uh, shape touches this text from here, and effect on the text called wipe. Set a keyframe on the starting point, make the angle to 90 degrees. From here, come here, and then select the stop. Now the animation look like this. From here, now, and another null, and connect null 3 to the null 4. Select null 4, place a keyframe on the position. Is enough. Copy the curve, and now place it on the rotation and set the rotation to minus 180 degree, and again place the curve. Place a keyframe on the scale. From here, add another shape. Make it with the composition area, connect it to null 1, change its color to the gradient, with circular gradient actually, and this, change the white with black and change the black to the dark red. Nice. Now place a keyframe on the blending on the opacity. Make the curve like this. Now add a 3 PNG. Add a effect called solid color, change the color to the red and add another effect called vigility. Decrease the size of the dignity and make the feather larger. Nice. Look, so bird connected to the null one. Nice. Looks good. Add a text called enjoy each and enjoy each landscape. Make alignment to the right of the font. Again, make the color to the pure white. Add an effect called text. An effect called text spacing and make the line spacing to 73%. Connect it to the null one. And now add effect called text transform. Set the range and set the transform. Select the transform and make the alpha opacity -1. Make the components, change the component to walls. From here, select the add another null, select null 4 to the null file. Now place a keyframe, push the curve. And disconnect this layer. Okay, nice. The animation looks so good. From here, add another PNG of a footstep. scale down it and scale down it and again go select the tree png, copy the effects and based on the footsteps connect it to the null one. Now again add an effect called web. In the font connect this text to the null one. Now add an effect. Now select the previous text, copy the effects and paste it here. Now from there add another null for null and connect null 5 to the null 6. Now from here add another effect on the text called flip layer. Change the axis selected and make the angle to the 35 degree. Make the angle to the 40 degree. And make the curve. Copy the curve. Set marks on the timeline and again and select the footstep and select the footstep PNG, add an effect called again the flip layer. Make the angle to 40 degree. change the axis a little bit. Paste the curl here. Sorry. And paste the cut here. From here, add another text called E, D, N. Change the font, change the color to pure white. Connect it to the null one and add a pep called text. Now select the text, copy the effects and paste it here. Remove the text spacing because it's not necessary. From here, add the flip layer. Select now adjust its position on the timeline. Now it looks so good. From here, select all layer and cut them from here. Add another PNG of the F1 car. From here, but before it, we need to start adding the particles. In this frame, starting with this frame, add circles. Change its color to pure white. Decrease, scale down it. Now add a glow effect. Set the hardness to the 0 and change the color to the white. Decrease the radius, increase the radius and decrease the alpha. And now connect it to the null one. Now duplicate it. Okay, from now here, add another null and connect a null 6 to the null 7. Now connect F1 car to the null 7. Now from here add a text called Now add effect called text spacing and reduce it to -5. Connect it to the null 1. And now add a effect called text transform. Set the range 0 to 100 and change Select the transform, make the alpha to -1 and components and change the component to the words. Now you can see the animation. Now make the car a little bit down and also add an effect called flip layer on the text. Now place a keyframe on the position of the F1 car and make a initial position of the F1 car. Add a key and a graph Now you can see the animation. Now make the car a little bit down and also add an effect called flip layer on the text. Now place a keyframe on the position of the F1 car and make a initial position on the F1 car. Add a key and a graph Now add a motion blur add a chroma key Now add a solid color. Add an effect called solid color and make the color to the gray to the dark. And make add another effect called it called mirror. Now add another effect called white. Now make the end is 0 and increase the feather and adjust its position along the card. Now add another effect, add another text called with and now from here and null. Connect null 7 to the null 8. Also from here add and another and a rectangular shape means the radius. Increase the radius size. Now add a effect called copy background and another effect called invert.
Life is not a speed race, but a marathon where endurance is worth more than haste. Don't run to arrive first. Walk with purpose, enjoy each landscape and learn from each step. In the end, it is not whoever arrives faster who wins, but whoever treasures